So, same format as always. 3 rounds, 1 minute per round. I will cut you off if you go too long, and we'll start it with a coin flip. Jorah, heads or tails?
Tails.
It is tails. Do you want to go first?
I'll let Connor go first.
Okay, excellent. Then, Connor, as soon as you're ready, as soon as you start spitting, I'll start the timer.
Okay. You know what rhymes with Joradonic? A poor moronic, awful knob in dire need of some sort of profit. You're battling me so that people don't get bored of watching. Dig a grave extra deep to store the coffin. I left Ace in the dust. A clean sweep. Jaws were dropping. I really wish it was on a stage so I'd have a floor to mop him. You've seen the reactions to my last battle, right? Saw the comments? I mean, I should change my name to Disciple now. I'm endorsed by a prophet. He was hitting pause and stopping more than when you're listening to a song and the background sounds like your door is knocking. You know why I'm going to win this league? Because I respect it so fucking bad. I even said I'd add to the prize pool, slide TV, a couple bags. Also, January's a slow month and I kind of need my money back. So in terms of the standings after this, you may drop down. I'll leave a man in tears like it's UK lockdown. Time.
Okay. Jorah, round 1. As soon as you're ready.
All right. So we got Joradonic versus Connor Quest. Nigga, spit your hardest. I'm seeing this a kind nor reason to have something bang from the back, blowing like a cartridge. I aim and shoot, raise one like Saitama created a buzz fly. Just the arm pumping for a big win like a gazer. The magazine could go from a 9 to a K like a house flip. 4-5 busting. Watch it break pin story like a news clip. If this dog bark, I spin the block and come back with a round dumping in your face like a frisbee. Converse gonna make him get a line through his soul, like how the shoes be body shot. Pop smoke goon, he finna be dusty. I be low with a gaming and spin his body like Crash Bandicoot. I terminations and terrorists. If you thought he would do the same, outbar me. Sheesh, you probably have better luck digging up your homie's gravesite. I roll on this square and start blacking with rounds moving like I'm rolling dice. If he get loud, y'all see something blue, then red like a cop siren, then do a drive out on a Friday to have the ratchet bow. Wow, dump out the window like Byron. Time.
All right. Round 2. Connor.
Okay. You said on Twitter that you want to make a group like the Sidemen. Be the main man and JJ in his day hop. Well, that'll be hard with growth slower than Ethan before the weight loss. If I were to compare him to that pack of guys, he's like, I'd say, Josh. What, no one knows who Josh is? Well, that's exactly why, because no one knows your name, boss. You have a YouTube and a Twitter account. That is the extent of your internet clout. Nothing else, not even a little amount. You're faceless, practically nameless. If you committed a bunch of crimes, put you on a suspect line, no witness account could single you out. But look, numbers aren't everything. It's the content that counts, putting something original out. I'm sure if I started clicking about, see how his videos sound, there'll be something worth spitting about. Here's one. The title is Dank Meme Compilation. Ouch. Yeah, I cannot give you the benefit of the doubt. Time.
Round 2. Jorah, let's hear it.
So you said I was faceless. I ain't trying to hear that all that extra doubt. I had the rock with no square coming out the light, like Patrick coming out. Against Ace, you told the people you wouldn't do the same thing. Of course, you're the person I'm dealing with, from Pokemon to being in Loop. It's funny how in a circle I spot your direction. Shit, the entire time, he's talking about how he isn't big. So much for trying to do it in various ways. That style you brought was revealing. So just like your rounds with the riots up at DC, there was Capitol building. He's a Loop collective, which is the last of our people. You sound like a stupid clown. I see you in tear and I see you in a T-air niggas like the 10-man ratted out. If he lying, he'll get clicked. Dorothy trying to go home. This place ain't the same. 2 rounds goes to his body like Danny Phantom. Hold up. Tev, you watch Michael Jackson, right? If he die, Scarecrow. You can't get out of the game. Kinda you in my way. It's Luke Gang. And my opstick all your homies. I could beat any of you high view niggas, because most of y'all's probably ducking or phonies. I'm the type to run up on Connor and knock you out in front of your mans and you. My niggas right behind me. And it's 40 dumping shots. No tire commercial because she's smart.
Okay. Had to cut you off there. Connor, it's round 3. Final verse.
See, I clowned on him for not having numbers. But I don't even have the shit on lock. I'm still laying foundations. It's not set in stone, so I'll kill him off with building blocks. Head top is where the brick will knock. Need a hard hat if it's on site like a builder's job. See, I found out that he's in loop, but not while I was searching, keeping notes, but from someone random I was speaking to, which is weird because don't they normally have it in their bios to achieve some growth? Not him. And that got me thinking, did he even know? Motherfucker, how are you in the group but aren't in the loop about the shit they do? You really missed the news? Added to last of our people and was the last prick that knew? What do you even bring to the team? You add nothing to them. Must have bullshitted your way into getting subbed on the bench. He's that guy that shows up and pretends he's the plug in his ends and claims his uncle's friend of a friend of a friend of a friend runs the event. You fucking pleb. Time.
Okay. Final round, Jora.
To keep it real, Connor, I don't know how the fuck this happened, but I had a conspiracy it would. My IRL friends was like, you better smoke that nigga, but it ended up being convo battling how I should. But then I noticed, you look like you had crushes, crush your heart. Then you became constructible. You're probably changing hair, got a car, found out love is race too, and bring a little Uzi. Wait, so ain't convertible? Bring up some Toradora shit. Now let the nine pop ya. I could put the guns down and throw their hands up on the block. Shit, I sock a few niggas like you, and y'all be crying like bitches. This round can hit your peoples. Now he gotta deal with the shit like he congested. And let me hear another loop bar. Then say you the best. You gonna fuck around and die from the loop multiple times, like Sabaru death. While we fighting, my man's fucking your bitch, doggy style. Her mom be allowed like an alarm PS4 game. Before you snap, it was consensual with the horizon in the back of her head like Zero Dawn. I don't even need this rap shit. There's nothing you can do or say to stop me. Body shot. I don't know about you, but you better grab the web before you hit the ground like Gwen Stacy. Time, nigga.
Okay. All 3 rounds are up.
Damn, Gwen Stacy.
Dev and Diggs, who wants to start with that?
Go ahead, Diggs.
All right, I'll go with it. I got it 2-1. That's just what I'm getting. And I'm gonna get a slight edge to Connor in this. Why? Simply because the first round I have Connor winning that one. Because Jor, you needed to slow down on a couple of your bars. Like, I don't know how many times I had to reiterate this today, but y'all need to slow down. Your bars don't hit as much in a battle type atmosphere when you're trying to flow. Like, you got to let your shits breathe. You got to let people feel what you're saying. I know you guys only have 1 minute, but please try to slow down. And that's the only, I give him the round 1 because of that. I also give him round 2 because you slipped. If you didn't slip, I would have probably gave round 2 edge to you. Third round, I'm giving to Joe. Those bars in third round, that shit was the scarecrow line and all that, bro. That shit was crap. Like,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
you had some bars, but like I said, 2-1 slightly to Connor because of the slip ups and because you need to slow down so we could feel, especially since you got bars based on pain. We need to feel your pain, bro.
Tev.
I agree with what Diggs is talking about here. I do have a 2-1, but surprise, my 2-1 is actually going to Jor. Now, here's the thing. It's very, very, very slight. It's debatable, if you will. The first verse, the first one, I really like Jor's first. He was talking to Cartridge, the dog, spin around, throw it at your face like the frisbee. That shit was crazy. Connor, he had the braggadocious lines. He had the January. I'm gonna give you the money so I can get it back. I like that. I like that little bar set up there. It felt like it didn't have as much to it though. My biggest problem with Jor is the clarity. I couldn't really catch everything that was going on, not because of like it being too fast, but because it sounds like it just sounded like you weren't enunciating or it wasn't coming out as well. the second round, the fucking light bars, the Capitol building, the Michael Jackson, you can't win, you can't get out the game. Wizard of Oz, that shit was fire. The Oz flip, the Sideman angle from Connor was kind of weak. The whole like Sidemen, who is Josh? I don't know who you. It just felt like you didn't really say much, and maybe I need to go back and listen to it. But I had to edge that to Jordan because I just felt like you didn't say much. And then the third verse was also just kind of weak. It wasn't really crazy. The coin flip on Jor, he had no the con flips, all the con name flips. The Toradora eye Sokka fucking that was crazy. The loop rebuttal was working, but you got a little slippy bippy there. And then like the Subaru, the Subaru, I was like, there's no way you just flubbed the rebuttal, bro. Come on. Like, come on. But you did attempt the rebuttal in there, so I had to give you a little bit of credit, even if you fucked up the name a little bit. I gave the edge to you just because I felt like Connor didn't do much. So I say 2-1 Door. I'm not mad at a 2-1 Connor, though.
I guess I have to decide then. For me, round one, Connor took round one because he was very, very clear. He had some really... He kept the Joradonic rhyme scheme up for a long time while saying some... some light stuff and some fun stuff, which was impressive. And then it came to Jorah's side, and he just wasn't enunciating. He wasn't. It wasn't clear enough that a lot of the time I was like, that sounded like it should have been a bar, but I missed half of what you said. So Connor took round one for me. Round two was better for Jorah, but I was struggling to hear rhymes sometimes where the lines just felt like they were going on, and I was like, where's the... Did he rhyme and I missed it? It's just the flow was a little wonky. Honestly, most of this is just Jorah's delivery was so off for me a lot of the time that I was struggling to stay with it. So like, even though the Sidemen stuff was kind of funny and it was kind of light, like that hit harder for me than most of Jorah's stuff, just because I could very clearly understand what he was trying to say, and he took the time to say it and let it land. Round three was a definite Jorah win, though, with the con flips, and a lot of the references he was throwing in there were really clever, and I actually could hear it all and understand it, so he very easily took round three for me, compared to Connor's kind of lighter verse. But all in all, it's 2-1 Connor. Close, though.
Respectable.
Yeah. So well done. Connor, you took your second up. Jorah, I hope to see you back in the league, maybe in later weeks, because you did a lot of really cool stuff there that I'd love to hear you do again. But in the meantime, do either of you want to... Should we start with Connor? Do you want to plug yourself, tell people where they can find you?
Connor Quest on pretty much most things. If you just search the name, it'll probably come up. I also want to say, very well done to Joradonic. I fucking loved that. That was so good. Super close. Super close.
It was.
Listen, it's close. It's close. It's close. It's close. It's close.
That was
it's close
tight.
for a reason.
That was really
Close
tight.
for a reason.
Jorah, where can we find you online, by the way?
Everything Joradonic. Everything Joradonic. YouTube. If you want to find the music shit, it's Jora, not Joradonic as a whole, just Jorah. So yeah.
Okay, excellent.